right.
We're
back.
doing that. Yes. All right,
we're doing
yes.
it again. I do that at the beginning of every episode now. Special episode. We have Truck on the line with us this week because we don't have a guest and we're starting fucking late as hell.
It's so late.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And this is Truck on the line. We talk about him a lot. Say hello, Truck.
Hi, it's Truck on the line.
I'm surprised you're still awake for this.
Yeah.
It's so late.
Yeah. I've been playing video games, like a 42-year-old man.
Oh shit!
What's
Yeah, what
the
you
game?
playing?
I was playing a game called Smite, which is a MOBA
I know that,
with
yeah.
some friends.
I know that shit.
And then everyone started playing fucking Pal World, which is this
that new shit.
game that
Yeah,
everybody's playing.
with the
It's
fucking
Pokemon
Nintendo
with
shit.
machine guns.
Yeah. Is that what you're
And
playing
then
now?
Well, that's what
It's
I
on the
was
Switch,
playing.
huh? Or is it on the?
It's on Xbox. So
Okay.
I think it's
Okay.
on Game Pass. So they probably bought it or something. But yeah. And now I'm actually I'm actively playing an Idler, which doesn't even make sense. It's like
I know,
Dungeons
right?
and
Like, how
Dragons
can you-
Idle Champions.
Oh God,
Actively
I'm
playing
not
it.
a fan of that game, man. I just couldn't get into it. I just couldn't.
I shouldn't
man.
be a fan of it, but I'm just watching them punch things and I'm hitting the buttons.
I have a couple
It's
of
like
games
I'm a
just like
rat.
that, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Just a rat on a feeder, man.
I bought this like big ass fancy computer. I was like, I need to do it for schoolwork. I'm going to use it to edit all these videos. I'm going to fucking be able to play AAA games. I play Roblox all
That's
day
it.
long.
Yeah,
That's it. Yeah. And like visual novels that are like not safe for work.
My
This
kids,
isn't good.
my kids play Roblox on my computer.
Yeah.
that
I
bought.
don't talk to people. Like I play games that hopefully the people that I talk to are old. Like I play like pool, like 8-ball pool. Yeah. So other than that, yeah, when I get into other games where it's like clearly this is a fucking kids game, I don't talk to people.
8-ball pool on computer is just geometry, basically, right?
I think pool in general is just geometry.
Right, it is, but like you're just but there's no action with it. Like you're not
Well, it gives you a little more because with this one, it gives you a line from the cue to whatever ball you're hitting, and then it'll have a line, not a far line, but a smaller line right after the ball to show like the direction you'll be hitting it in.
Okay.
But then you have to like.
Can you put
for drift and
English
shit.
on it?
Yeah, you can. You can do different powers on it, and the physics on it kind of suck ass. But once you kind of get used to it, it's worth it. It's fun. I fuck off with it a lot.
Hell yeah.
I hate the fucking loot box system they have. It's so fucking hard.
Wait, fucking pool has a loot box system?
Yeah, so you can get cool
It's gone
cues.
too far.
Like you can get fucking cool pool cues. They have one that I want where it's like a katana with like a bandana wrapped across it. I'm gonna fucking throw some
why the fuck wouldn't you want
Why
that?
wouldn't I want that? It costs 8,000 fucking coins, and it's a fucking randomizer. But you only get 75 coins for winning a game. So just do the math on that shit.
Yeah, but how much real cash does it cost?
Too much. Real cash for that game is too much.
Did you buy stuff on your video games, Truck?
I don't mind buying
Man,
stuff, but
I'm
that I wouldn't know.
so I don't know how many years ago was it when like the first time, what game was it that they were like, they offered armor and everybody's like, that's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. It was like $3 for some horse armor. And I remember seeing that, I'm like, this is the dumbest fucking thing
Was that
I've
World of
ever
Warcraft?
Seen. I don't know if it was World
that
of
doesn't
Warcraft.
sound
It was like a Skyrim or something like that.
Okay.
It was like one of those type games. But and then I started playing this, like I said, that game Smite. I mean, it's a
Which is all online. It's all MMO
it's free to
kind
play,
of shit.
right? So
Yeah.
it's I just started playing it. This is actually when I was living in North Carolina.
There you go.
And some guy like in the radiology department was like, "I play this game called Smite's Gods." And
Yeah,
all this
Smite
shit.
of
I'm
the
like, well,
Gods.
I grew up- yeah. So I was like, I'm into that kind of shit. And then I never, I would get free skins and stuff like that. And then at some point you're playing it and you're like, I want to look good.
Right,
I've been
yeah.
playing, and then thousands of dollars and fucking 12 years later.
Jesus.
Yeah. I'm like, those gyms are on sale? What? 8,000 gyms for $66?
Oh shit!
Sure.
If only it was 69. Shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, with tax.
Well then, yeah, it works out. It works out perfectly.
Yes, indeed.
I get 420 gems for $69.
Yeah, and then you start like, once you become a little older and you got some disposable income, and that's something to say. Like you
With
start
no
thinking
kids,
about
though.
time.
You have to have the no kids.
Well, yeah.
part of
I have
it.
no kids, right?
Right.
42 years old. I got
Well,
promotion.
this is that's also debatable. That's debatable.
Yeah.
You don't have kids you
What
know
is-
about.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm not saying I don't, but I'm just saying I'm not paying for them.
I fucking
Yeah.
Like, if you want it, I'll give you my Smite account.
Yeah,
That
right.
bitch is worth like $5,000 at least.
Yeah, and because Smite 2's coming out, and I mean,
Fucking
like,
of course it is.
I'm not worried about Smite 1. But yeah, so you start thinking about like money is time, right? Because you're like, okay, I could grind this game for
Yes.
this amount of time. How much money is that? Or I just
Spend
put
that
fucking
shit.
10 or 15 bucks on it and move on with my life.
Right.
Like, oh, I got the thing. I got the instant gratification. I'm the happy monkey. And then,
yes.
like,
Yes. Do you play?
That's all I want.
Do you play Neverwinter?
I did.
I did.
was
I played
playing
that for a bit.
Yeah.
I like that a little more than Smite because Smite was more of like an arena kind of thing, and Neverwinter was a lot more quests. But then it gets
Yeah,
super
yeah.
repetitive, like immediately.
Right.
You know?
It's very quick. And then it was all
100%.
about like getting to the like getting on the buying, like grinding to get loot and then sell it at the market
Right,
for
yeah.
a price.
And hopefully some asshole that like you're not selling it to a merchant, you're selling to some jerk off, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I don't want to pay 15 gold for this. Like I didn't fucking ask you to, man. Like, whatever
Do you
the
want
fuck
it or what?
Right, yeah. Who gives a fuck, man.
Meanwhile, my dad was in Vietnam, and I'm worried about fucking farming fucking lotus blossoms.
Dude, we were talking about this shit
You know, so I
earlier.
can
It
get
was
the
just like,
shiny sword.
dude, as soon as the apocalypse comes on, it's like I don't even know how to make a fucking fire without a lighter,
Yeah, I
like
know.
or at least a fire starter. And even with a fire starter, I don't know if I know how to make a fire.
Right.
You
How
know?
are we gonna like make or like grow crops and things like that?
That's not happening.
Exactly.
Look, I was a Boy Scout, and I was a shitty Boy Scout. Like, I mean, I was like, I had like my thighs were so fat in those little green shorts that like I
Sounds
didn't even
amazing
hike up
so
a
far.
mountain one time.
Like fucking Goldberg on heavyweights, just getting the clown getting kicked the fuck out of scouts.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, like I was in it, and I was all right. Like I understand how things work, but I mean,
Right.
that's me in general. Is like I have an understanding of how things work. I don't know if I can actually do it.
That's the thing, yeah,
Dude,
If
what
I-
another thing that's crazy is I saw an older lady. She's older. She's probably only 10 years older than me. But she came in. She had her dad with her. And he was wearing a veteran's hat. And I didn't read it.
Yeah.
There was just a veteran's hat. And she didn't come in the next time with him. I was just messing around. I didn't say, "Are you dead?" or something. I was like, "Where's your dad?" You know, it's like, "Oh, he went back home." But anyway, I was like, "Oh, what was he in World War II or something?" She's like, "No, he was in Vietnam." I was like, "God damn, he looks
Yeah.
old."
Vietnam is our World War II.
Yeah, I know, but in my head, they're still like the World War II guys are like 80.
No, they're
Yeah, that's
definitely
all
90
Vietnam.
something.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's Vietnam guys. Are
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's what I'm
70,
saying.
80, yeah.
Dude, I took a fucking war in Vietnam class at UNO.
Right.
And the teacher went to a lot of VA places and would pick up random veterans. Like, not random, I guess, but like people that he like, hopefully vetted. But then they fucking come to this class. It's like insane PTSD, insane aggression going on. There was this guy that would come there every fucking day. And every time that we'd have a guest speaker on, he'd fucking grill them. And there was
Like
a
make
point,
sure they were there.
no, like
Stolen
there was a
valor.
fucking point where like I thought him and one of the speakers were gonna get in a fucking fight, and I think the teacher ended the fucking class. So it's a Marine talking, and the guy that comes up all the time with some army guy, and tells him some shit like, "Well, I mean, how do you explain all the mistakes that you made during Vietnam?" And the fucking Marine was like, "I didn't make no
Mistake?
goddamn
Yeah.
mistakes." And then
Jesus.
it just fucking went off from there. Like, it wasn't an apology. He didn't give him an apology after that. It was just like, no, fuck you. No, you fucked
boy.
up. Yeah, it was very uncomfortable. It's like, I feel like you're digging these fucking people out of the gutter, man. Why did I pay $1,000 for this fucking class.
It's
to
like more
feel
of like a
very
social
unsafe.
study than
Right?
anything else.
Like I'm on some fucking YouTube video later.
What the fuck?
Bunch of maniacs.
It was fucking nuts, man. It felt very weird. Very weird.
Is there any movies worth of shit to see right now, Truck?
Bruh, movies are so bad right
They
now
fucking
that
suck
they're
so much balls.
re-releasing. They're releasing Godzilla -1, but in black and white. Like,
Ugh.
not only are they not releasing new movies, they're taking shit out of them and putting them
Right.
back out.
Right. I heard Godzilla
They're
1 was
releasing,
good
like,
though.
Did what other movie they do that to? Didn't they do that to another movie? They did the black and white version.
Well, I don't. I mean, I know they did it with the Snyder Cut.
Oh yeah, the
Justice
Snyder
League.
Cut of Justice
Ah,
League. Yeah,
that might be what I'm thinking of, and
That's
I still
probably it.
haven't been able to find that.
it used to be on
HBO
HBO.
Max.
On
Yeah,
Max.
yeah.
I know, but I
Yeah.
couldn't get
I think
like I
it's
just
gone.
have HBO.
I think it's gone now. Oh well, that
Oh,
doesn't
well,
make sense.
yeah,
You should just
you
have.
gotta
the-
have a Max,
yeah,
bro.
get the Max.
You'd think that it
Bro,
would be
I
the
don't-
same, but
you
it's
would
not.
think, but
Well, I don't even know what Max is doing because they've like sold all their shit to Netflix. Like I can watch just about all the DCEU shit on
dude,
Netflix.
yeah, like and as soon as I see something on Max, literally a week and a half later, it's back on fucking Netflix.
Yeah, and I'm like, why am I paying for this shit?
I don't pay for one of them, but so
Yeah.
still.
I got a buddy who gave me I got like a Fire Stick and I could watch all the shit, but I still
Right.
pay for the channels because I don't.
I pay for Hulu and Netflix and Disney, but I have I guess Prime recently.
Yeah,
They
I'm
fucking
doing all
suckered
that.
me in.
Well, yeah. I got. I mean, I'm looking at them right now. Paramount, Netflix.
Yeah, I know.
Peacock.
I want to be on Paramount.
I have fucking Peacock because of that damn playoff game.
You fucking pay for that shit?
Playoffs?
No, you know what I'm talking
Right.
about, Truck? They had
Yeah, no, yeah. They made like a fucking $1 billion off that shit.
Shit, huh?
yeah, they had an
I heard they're putting
exclusive.
Or at least subscribers,
Yeah.
but I mean, like, you know, they got you on like a free thing.
Yeah, I haven't gotten rid of it yet, so
I heard they're
I'm still
fucking-
on it.
I heard they're putting
Dude, now
regular games back on, or games back on regular TV because like they're having fucking games where if you have Hulu you get ESPN2 but not ESPN, and a lot of fucking stupid games that used to be on fucking just regular ABC 26 are now on fucking ESPN that you have to pay extra for. So I
Right.
think they're fucking cutting that out and putting it back on, and then they're like, oh, our ratings are so much higher now. It's like, yeah, people can watch a
'cause people
fucking
can watch
game
it.
now. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Why are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
like I'm literally at a sports bar in Hammond, like a chicken wing place,
Right.
And
It's a B-dub.
and they're and
Yeah.
Coupe de Ville.
Oh,
and they
that's even
can't-
better. Yeah.
No, I'm going to Coupe de Ville,
Fuck
and they
yeah.
can't like play a thing because it's just like a local owner who has like YouTube TV.
Yeah, yeah.
So he has the fucking customers logging into Paramount Plus and like.
Oh,
fucking
no
put
shit.
on.
It's so
Or
fucking
maybe
good. Yeah.
sorry, I don't shit.
We'll
I
take
don't wanna
$5
say
off your bill if
I
you
don't
can
wanna
put the
get
game on.
everybody in trouble.
Oh,
Yeah.
nobody's listening to our podcast. Don't
Nobody.
worry about it.
We got 30
It's you.
views.
Yeah, it's you.
I watch it.
Yeah, no, and we're getting more it seems like every week we're getting more. Our last the very last one we put out, seems like it's going to be the highest watched or whatever.
The
Seth's-
Seth?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
good.
Okay.
It was already on 40 something, and it's only been out 2 days.
I think our first one is at
80.
it's pushing. Yeah, it's pushing 100.
Well, I feel like I'm going to ruin this because, like, if the ones I kind of don't watch all the way through, or I take the longest to, are the ones with guests because I'm like, I don't know who that is.
Right. Yeah. But YouTube is great because you only have to watch 30 seconds of it and it counts as a view.
Yeah, so
I'll
we're okay
watch-
with that.
Yeah, I mean,
Exactly.
I'll eventually watch the whole thing, but like, if they all having a conversation, I'm like, all right, they're talking about stuff I don't know about.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. We get into that
Let me
kind of
watch
shit.
a video
yeah.
about Marvel Strike Force video game.
Well, it's kind of cool that I didn't even think about the angle that you play all the video games, because we could actually put you on here to talk about
Oh, I love video
games that are
yeah.
cool, because I don't know shit about games.
What do you play on? What's your game of choice or like console?
I have an Xbox
Yeah,
S. I don't have the X.
I have
which
the
I need.
Xbox One.
S
I don't have the
is
new
a little
one.
Bit of an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the X
I
is
wanna
that's
get a-
the
yeah.
the no disk drive.
Yeah, no disc drive.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that shit's dead. I
Dude,
mean,
yeah,
I
that's-
haven't had
yeah.
a disc game in so long.
But the thing about the disk drive one is it's got such a better fucking like computer system to it.
Yes.
You know?
That's why I need to upgrade it, because this
Right.
thing crashes a lot.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have the processing power.
It doesn't, and everything's coming out in 4K plus kind of shit.
We've got the X at the house, and even Will bought a cartridge game, or not a cartridge, like the disc game, and it still had to download. It still took fucking 45. Not 45 minutes, but a long time.
No, I wouldn't doubt 45 minutes at all, all.
Oh shit,
it's ridiculous.
My buddy just got Baldur's Gate 3, and he's like, "Man,
dude,
downloading it." I said,
3 fucking hours.
I said, you better not want to play right now.
No shit.
I said, "How good's your internet, dude?" And he texted me like 3 hours later, 50%. I'm like, "Fuck you, dude. How you living?"
That was a fucking big thing when Red Dead Redemption 2 came out. Everybody's so fucking psyched for it. They pre-ordered the shit, and it was right when that shit was coming out, like the downloadable shit. Like everybody's kind of switching over to digital shit. 2.5 hours to download if you had fucking fast internet. Because it was like 80 gigs or some kind of shit. It was fucking ridiculous.
Well, now it's good. A good thing is if you pre-order it, like, and it's like on the hard drive and all that shit, it pre-downloads, and then basically as soon as the game releases, you basically just get the key for it.
Right,
and you can just rock and roll.
They were fucking it up before,
as
though.
long as there's space. Yeah.
Right.
Well, Microsoft messed themselves, because like when I had a PlayStation 2, and I was like going to be PlayStation all the way through.
Oh yeah.
Then I got an Xbox because I got it like through work, and then like they were all set up, and they started talking about that always online, blah blah blah, and everybody was like, "Fuck you!" And that's when PlayStation like 3 or 4 blew up.
Right.
And Microsoft kind of fell off.
I think I bought that shit. Yeah, I had the PlayStation 1, and then I got the Xbox, and then I think I got the PlayStation 3.
We were
playing
playing
360 after that.
PlayStation 2 in Phoenix, right?
Yeah, we had a PS2.
Fucking Rygar.
I love PS2.
Played Rygar.
I played SSX.
And what else they have on there? Is that Crash Bandicoot was on that thing? Or?
Crash Bandicoot was on every PlayStation.
I was playing Devil May Cry.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's that old shit.
A lot of NCAA football.
Nice. Yes. The one I always liked was NFL Blitz on N64.
Oh, Blitz. Yeah, that
fucking destroyed
they
that
had
game.
They had one where you could like fucking do drugs and like shoot yourself up.
What?
And,
Nice.
Yeah. It was a game like you'd be like, "Oh, you're hurt," but you could take a shot. And you'd be like, "Hell yeah!"
Wow.
They used to have a game on the Sega Genesis called Mutant League Football, and you would kill the referee. Like a lot of the tackles were literally just like slicing somebody the fuck up. It was good shit.
Well, I remember the like baseball games that were awesome, like Base Wars, and then like Baseball Simulator 3000, where you had like the powers and shit, where you like hit the ball and it was like the shadow was like fucking 30 balls.
Right.
Man, you won't know where it's going.
I'll tell you what.
It's just TJ's dream.
I'm going to tell you,
balls.
Truck, for everybody that doesn't know, is one of my oldest friends, and he used to play fucking at our first goddamn apartment in 1998. He would play fucking GoldenEye, and he'd be the one with. Didn't you have the mines?
Dude,
Isn't that what you'd always do?
fucking shit about GoldenEye.
Yeah, it didn't matter. The remote mines, the fucking proximity mines.
Oh man, make you hate that fucking game. It's like he's just gonna go in there and kick my ass in 5 seconds, and I'm not even gonna fucking play.
I wish we hadn't lost that fucking thing.
Oh, what?
Well, what was so great about that was I could memorize everything. And you could screen watch. I mean, you can say what you weren't doing, but I was really good at processing the information of 3 other screens, as well as knowing all the maps.
Right.
And then I moved away and like played football, and then I like started hanging out with some other people, and that's apparently when they made the jump to like Halo. And they were all doing LAN parties and shit like that.
Halo shit I was on.
I was trash. I'm getting spawn killed, and like the maps were too big. I couldn't remember everything. Like there's so many damn buttons. I'm already playing at a deficit.
I was playing Halo for a little bit. I remember now. God, I don't even remember where I was playing it. Maybe it was on your PlayStation.
I bought it had to be
I played
Halo's
3,
Xbox.
Xbox?
Yeah, that's like
Where the fuck was I playing? Where the hell was I playing that at?
When I bought my Xbox, it came with that. Also, I don't know if you guys played it, but it is like probably top 5 fucking games for me is Jet Set Radio.
No.
That bitch came with that shit. That was good. That was before the fucking.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh shit! Yeah, it's like a 3D cell animation, and you just rollerblade around a skiddy, you're fucking grinding on fucking rails and shit, spray painting graffiti, fucking cops up.
I feel like I
it's
saw
fucking
someone
fire.
else playing that one time, and I
It's
didn't know what it
fucking
was.
iconic.
Yeah.
It really is. Like,
Okay, maybe that's
it's an old Xbox, like original Xbox shit. I think it was probably like the second fucking game that came out for Xbox. It was really that fucking old.
It's cool. I didn't know I'd be calling truck and we'd have like our video game episode.
I like the video games a lot, actually.
No.
I just
That's
happen to be
cool.
playing.
No, we
Dude,
don't even know.
no.
We didn't know what the fuck we were gonna do. We had got done with practice late, and we're just like, I don't feel like doing the fucking podcast.
Yeah, my fucking my suggestions were terrible. I had a good suggestion, but then when I read it, it was like
I've got a few.
that blows.
I got a few. I might do it.
Yeah, let's go.
You wanna do it
You want
now?
to be a part of the fucking suggestion box
Of
truck?
course I do. I want
Fuck
to talk
yeah.
shit.
Let's go. Also, TJ always comes up with some fucking bullshit for me it's like I don't know how he like gypsy mind fucks me into this. I feel like he reads the room, writes down something, and then shows it to me like he came up with it like 3 days ago.
No, I
Like,
didn't. No, that hat thing I totally came up
Not
with
that,
on my
the
own.
fucking one where it was
Oh,
like
that was amazing.
when Earl gets
That
super
really made me
drunk,
happy.
fucking ask him a really fucking serious question and see how long that goes. It's like, dude.
that'd been happening for like a couple weeks anyway. So it was literally like I'm just waiting for it to happen.
Just said, and then I'll show him the thing.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
But
gypsy shit. Gypsy.
Let's see.
I've seen that power at its base ability, and it's when you won't see it anymore because TJ doesn't drink. But
Right, yeah,
I've seen
right.
him full blown. There's only like 2 cells working in his brain.
He still
And
got
he'll just
it
be
though.
lean back, and you can see his face. He's just like, he was like, "Oh my god, I'm planning on destroying you with the 2 things I can say."
Uh-huh.
And one
Yeah.
of them is "you stupid bitch."
Yes.
That's the
Dude.
problem is that I always start with like you motherfucker.
This is the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Is like when I first met TJ and I found out that he didn't drink, I had slowed down a lot on my drinking. Like the way I drink right now is insanely less than what I used to do. So everyone's like, you wouldn't have wanted to hang out with TJ when he was drinking. It's like me and TJ were the same fucking person. Yes, I would.
yeah.
I
I mean,
100%
we all
would want
drank
to
like
fucking
maniacs.
hang out with him.
Yeah.
Like, maniacs, like a fucking maniac, but like to the point where it's like whatever the joke is, was like my body goes limp, but my fucking mind is like Eye of the Tiger, right? or the Swift's, vice versa. My mind goes blank and my body is Eye of the Tiger.
All right.
All right.
All
I
right,
just
yeah,
thought
let's go.
let's get back to this because
Yes,
I just remembered
'cause
I was
we're
doing this.
derailing it.
All right. Here it is. TJ's suggestions. All right. I wish
go.
I spoke another language, but not to speak to foreign people, just so I can catch them talking shit.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like I'm
100%.
Yes.
Like it's got no
Yeah.
other reason. Like I watched that video. There's some short videos that are on Facebook where this guy's talking Mandarin Chinese to some
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Zhao Ma.
It's like, oh, these
Yeah, and
motherfuckers
and
don't
I know it
everybody's
is.
know.
so
I
amazed.
know that's who it is.
Yeah.
XIAOMA something shit.
I don't know, but
This
I was
the
so
guy,
proud.
yeah.
I was like, God, I wish I could
Is he
do
at a
that.
fucking nail salon?
I don't
They're
know.
talking
No,
about
he was
shit?
ordering food.
Yeah. All right,
The
well,
one-
he's got all that shit. Yeah.
No, I that's the shit because I've thought of that before. Like I know I've been at like a buffet, like eating my ass off, and
Right.
you don't realize it because they're not speaking your language.
No.
but the waitresses are like yelling at each other,
They're probably
and
like,
they're just screaming things, and you realize like if I was speaking that language, that'd be the same thing. And like, hey Cindy, this fat motherfucker's on his 8th plate.
I don't know. I feel like it's probably more like, hey, I'm going home with him. No, it's me. I gotta suck his cock off. Listen here,
Oh,
Zhong
You're,
Li.
Yeah,
you're
I
like
want this
missing all
250
sorts of come-ons
pound
from these chicks. Like,
That's what I'm saying. You're missing it. It's like when they're
I'm
refilling your iced tea on fucking command. That's the one you go home with.
well, you,
They want that green card hard.
Jesus Christ.
No, all right,
No.
Sorry.
All right, let's see.
Nope. I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking the other way.
No.
All right,
Yeah.
here's another one.
Here we
Here's a good
go.
one.
Suggestion time.
Do you own a gun?
No.
Like you or me or us?
Anybody? Do you own
Well,
a gun
yes.
truck?
I mean, like
Do I own a gun?
Yeah.
What game?
this one's
No,
right here. Meow meow. No, all right.
no, but I do have
all
a
right.
baseball bat right next to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty much dependent on a bat. Like I'm going to get to that before they shoot me in my sleep.
Right.
I very much have a hatchet,
Yeah.
like
I got-
very close to my
yeah.
bed.
I don't have a gun, but I have a hatchet.
Right. I also have the Red Ryder BB gun from Christmas Story.
This is just a suggestion for Earl, but I
Perfect.
have a band that I think you'd like.
Okay. The cocksuckers.
King Gizzard and the Lizard
Are you
Wizard.
fucking kidding
I
me?
think you'd love them,
Dude,
man.
I fucking hate you so much. Why the fuck did you do this?
You told me that when you were drunk one
I
night.
know. No, it wasn't even like, it's not even a fucking, oh, I was too drunk to remember. I hate that band.
Yeah.
Like, drunk or not drunk, I remember. Like,
I
I,
think you'd
said
like
I
them.
hate
They
them.
have like
They're no.
they're artistic and they're rock.
Yeah.
Oh.
I would like them, the same way that I believe Greta Van Fleet didn't rip off Led Zeppelin.
Greta-
That's how much
they
I would
suck.
fucking love them.
I can't watch them for some reason.
Because they're fucking terrible.
All right, here we go.
Let's go.
Here's my last one.
All right.
They could be the best.
Ghosts are stupid. Fucking stupid ass ghosts.
Wait, what? Start
That's
start
just
over.
me
Start
saying
over.
it.
Start
That's
over,
just a
please.
statement, pretty much.
All right.
Ghosts are stupid. Fucking stupid ass ghosts.
Uh-huh.
But aliens are real and they are scary.
Why? Why are they so scary?
Because I feel like there's just a whole lot more possibilities. Ghosts are just a dead person, but an alien could be whatever the fuck.
So the only thing that I think about, I don't really believe in ghosts, but there is literally the
Jesus.
fucking law. Yes. The law of Jesus, which he was a ghost and then came back 3 days later and said, I'm not a ghost again. And then he disappeared for 2,000 years.
Yes. He's coming
But
back.
they see him like a
The Holy
ghost.
Spirit.
Yeah. The holy shit.
Oh, wait. What were you saying, though? You don't believe in ghosts, but.
Okay, yeah. Matter cannot be created or destroyed. So as soon as you die, everything about you has to go somewhere. It's not going to go all in one fucking go. Like your
Yeah, but what
entire
about the
body of
21
shit.
grams or whatever.
I don't know what the
21 grams.
The soul?
Just like
I don't know what that
Yeah,
means.
like the movie.
like
Oh, there's no soul. You
Is that
don't
like
have
a
a
Will
soul.
Smith?
Apparently, when you
don't have a
die,
soul.
your body loses like so many grams.
Yeah, well, that's
when
what they
you
said in
shit
that
yourself,
movie.
Yeah, I
because
mean, I don't believe it.
you expel all your bowels. I feel like
Oh, that's
21
probably it is.
grams of shit.
No, it's your
100%
spirit,
comes out of you.
dude.
It's your spirit, bro.
Oh yes, would you shit out?
I know that's where my spirit's going.
God
right
damn
on
it!
the pooper.
Right in the I want to die on the toilet.
Oh, man.
Flush my life away.
Well, like I said, I don't believe in ghosts, and I think they're stupid.
No.
Right?
But
Because they're
I mean,
all
you can-
Victorian.
Yeah.
just
that's
like,
what I
what
don't
are you
get
going to be
about it.
scared of? They're invisible hands going to get you, like it's just
Every
going to.
theater I've worked at, someone says it's haunted. And I'm
course
like,
it is.
because
Say
it's
that
a
about-
it's a big quiet building whenever we're not open.
Uh-huh.
Right. That's
There's
what.
some creaks and shit. It's like I didn't tell you, but if you stay in theater 2 after 2:30,
Yeah.
a man will
Yep.
jerk you off.
Every theater.
Like
yeah, I'm
a
still
ghost.
sitting there.
Very
I'll take a
ghostly.
drive right now.
It's getting pretty close.
Oh, what I was going to say though about that matter cannot be created and destroyed. Though,
Right.
That's
so
like
it has to go somewhere.
yeah, but that's just like something that could just be another dumbass thing humans made up that isn't. We find out later isn't true.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna go that way, literally everything is
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's true.
Because everything that you know is some bullshit some dude made up. There was nobody came through and was like, "This is exactly the way it is," and then people believed it from then on. It was just some dude who was
It's
like,
what-
"This is what I saw," and it's like, you know what, I believe that.
Well, like
And then it
I'm
just became a
reading
fucking
this
thing.
book from like 150 years ago, and
Is this the fucking Donner Party shit?
I'm already
Are you-
done with it. But
Oh, okay.
they would
Is
boil.
this the book though?
Yeah, they would boil down water to make the properties of water more condensed.
Yeah, that's how you do anything. Well, I mean, I guess it's smart for them because, like, how the fuck would they know that? You
Well,
know?
they were wrong, but they just dissolved their water.
Yeah.
But like,
Well, it
I was just
sterilizes
thinking-
it, but it's like you don't have to boil it down a bunch.
Well-
you just have to boil it. you
right?
know?
Well, they were exactly. They were
Right.
just like being stupid, but
It
in a way,
sterilizes it, but
helped
you
him
don't
out.
have to go all the way. Yeah.
Well, anyway,
Well, here's a question: have you ever done that, like kind of having to do with space and you know and matter and all that shit?
Mhm.
Have you ever just like you somehow your brain just goes off on a tangent and you start thinking about like your place in the universe and how inconsequential you are, and then if you kind of just let your brain start to go, you almost like start to realize that like you don't like nothing matters.
This is this is my life
You can
100%.
like almost start to like free, and then I was driving the other day, and I started.
Who gives
I
a
almost
fuck?
went, and I said, "Nope,
You know,
not
like,
doing this shit."
yeah, right? Like,
Yeah.
Well, I
who gives
guess-
a fucking shit? Also, at the end, it's like, why don't I just fucking yank this wheel? Who gives a fucking shit?
I think
Well,
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Right.
it can go a lot of ways, and it's gone a lot of ways. But that one was one where I just start like, I'm meaningless. This
Right?
is nothing.
Well, do you think?
that's
holy
that's
shit,
all the
why am I
fucking
even
time.
bothering?
That's
Yeah.
all the time. Like this is the shit I was talking to you earlier about. It was like I'm so done with politics. I'm so done with reading shit about how this world is going. Leave me the fuck alone. Just let me live my fucking life out. Hopefully, I get another 40 years out of this bitch.
Yeah.
But in the end, leave me the fuck alone.
Well-
hopefully, I don't fuck it up for my kids. But in the end, I'm done.
That thing about
Fuck.
though about being like it's like just whenever you bring the scope out big enough and you
Right.
become small,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's just whenever you become like that. I think that's
It's
what
just
it is.
the
Yeah.
concept of infinity.
Yeah,
you know,
once you
like-
Yeah,
realize
that's what I'm saying.
infinity,
It's-
you
you
might as
start
well
to-
shoot
yeah.
yourself.
Right.
It's like nothing matters. This
No,
will just
well,
go
that's-
on without
yeah.
me. I am in
That's
the
where
you're
nihilism
almost in
comes
the
from.
way.
Yeah.
But then you start to realize
You
when
100%
you-
are.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
are though.
And then when you think of that and you like and that's your belief system and you don't really and you realize why like other human beings had to realize like like other people are fucking sheep.
Right.
And we have to control them or people are just going to run around murdering fucking
We had this
raping.
conversation like 10, 15 years ago, me and you at a fucking sushi restaurant truck.
Nice.
We were having a conversation. And you said something
Over
that
the
I've
prawns.
remembered forever was
Nice.
you said, I don't have religion, but I'm glad other people do so that I'm not in fear for my life everywhere because they're not, they have some sort of
Bro,
consequence.
that's
for
100%.
their
Yeah.
Yeah, people
That's
need it.
100%.
If they don't have it, then they don't have the barriers. I mean, I'm not saying I'm special, but I mean, I got raised by like my dad. He kind of showed me philosophy. and,
Right.
I got educated. I can put barriers down. I realize I can't just get mad at someone.
They
and
literally
murder
showed
them.
you right from wrong without having to fucking
Yeah.
throw a fucking special book at you.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, some people need the.
They
fucking,
do. And
you
fucking
need the Ten
please
Commandments,
take it.
dude. Like,
But also,
Some people,
like,
yeah, the same thing with the not like making
keep
fun
your
of the
other
military,
extra
but
bullshit out of there.
a lot
you
of
know?
people need that structure.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
you know what I
That's,
mean?
that is another thing with the military. I feel like hopefully a lot of the people that go in are like 40% people that want to be there and 40% that people that want to be there because they want the structure of the military.
Yeah.
And then probably like another 20% of just criminals. like if I
I gotta
go
get
there,
out of
it's
this
just like I
town
gotta
anyway.
get out of here,
Yeah.
or like this shortens my sentence. You know, like you remember that shit when they used to do that? It was like,
Well, they
oh,
never
you got
did that for-
arrested. It's like, well, you could just go join the military and we'll cut your fucking sentence out.
Truck, your dad being a veteran, was he ever fearing that you would get drafted?
well, no, because I was born with the fucking messed up hand.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was like his. Like, I mean, I know when
You still got a
we'd be
trigger
talking, he's
finger,
like,
right?
No, they don't
Well,
look at it that
exactly.
way.
But
It
they
goes
won't,
deep
like,
until
well-
they do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean, maybe now they
Right.
but
Right, yeah.
but no,
Well, it's
'cause
inclusive.
I know that was
Yeah.
that was a big thing for him. He was like, I had a lot of conflicting thoughts and reasons why that happened, blah blah blah. But he said the thing that gave me the most, just like peace of mind was knowing that you won't get drafted.
Dude, okay. I like that. Yeah.
Because he got drafted. My dad was going to fucking art school. He was
Right.
going to Pratt Institute. He dropped out for a semester because, a young guy in Brooklyn.
Right.
And, boom, got fucking drafted. His family, who was like my family,
Right,
they
right.
were all military family. But even like my grandpa, who was in World War II, and his brother, who was in the the Korean War and and World War II was like, hey, go escape to Canada. Like, we got you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and he was like, no, but he didn't want to put shame on the family's name because
that's the fucked up thing back then. It was like, especially if you were a military family and you're
40s,
not going
50s,
military,
right.
Holy shit, you just shamed our fucking name. Like, are you kidding me?
So he went in as a conscientious objector,
right.
you know, and he like went through basic with like preachers and shit like that. But then he became a chopper medic, so he was on the front line.
Of course,
you know,
more
just
than
like
anybody. More than Frontline was on it.
Yeah,
or whatever
and
that fucking
he had
video
to fly
was.
down in a helicopter that could hold like 2 or 3 people, and there's like 8 people injured, and he has to basically choose who lives or who dies.
Who's that shit? We Were Soldiers. Is that the one where the dude was like flying in and out, but he could only take like 3 or 4 at a time, possibly, and just like fucking hosing out gallons of blood out of the fucking helicopter every time they're going.
He's just like firing his gun out into the wood, not
just
knowing if he's killing people or not.
Hopefully, it's
and you're
getting the bad guy.
when they would go back to the whorehouses and do a bunch of heroin.
Right? Right.
Just gotta like black out from what I did.
Or, could you imagine that?
No.
Like, for 2 seconds.
Too is like
I can't even hardly watch those movies, much less just like live there.
Vietnam, a big thing too was like they weren't doing full term things because it was such a big war. So they were giving you 6 months to a year, and then they would reintroduce you back into society, which was fucked. Like, no, are you kidding me? I've been fucking just randomly shooting at people. I don't know whether I'm gonna fucking die. I'm doing drugs out here, and then you want me to go back to like regulated.
I can't let my dad see me like this. That kind of shit.
Well, no, they were sending them back to
that's
like
what happened to him. He came home,
army.
he's all skinny, and like. So he did what anybody would do. He moved to New Orleans.
There you go.
Right.
There you go.
I heard Marilyn Manson one time say it. He's like, people go to Florida to die when they're 60. People go to New Orleans to die when they're 20.
Nice. You know what I heard? I watched the movie The Killer with Michael Fassbender.
I hadn't watched it.
It's pretty good. It's actually really good. It's a lot of monologue. And it's way more badass than you think it would. Like, every point that you're thinking, like, oh, he's going to be a good... No, he's a bad guy.
Bad fucking dude.
Yeah. But the greatest quote was when he has to come to New Orleans and he says, 10,000 restaurants, 1 menu. Holy fuck,
that is
dude. That's 100% it.
That hurts a little bit, but that's true.
Yeah, it does, but like, what? You can't get a fried catfish plate somewhere? Every fucking restaurant? Yeah. You can't get fucking gumbo at every restaurant you've ever been to? You know?
Yeah. Growing up around here, I'm the worst. Like, when I was driving Uber for a little while, like I would go down there because that's where like the money was.
Oh, it's always there.
People like, where to eat? I'm like, I don't fucking know. Like,
literally
anywhere?
fucking anywhere. I drop you off right here. You're good.
Yeah, I have a cousin who moved down from New York, and he loves living in New Orleans. He knows where all these restaurants are. I'm like, I don't even cross that fucking bridge.
No.
Like,
I go to fucking chain restaurants out here.
I've been dying to go to that Dot's Diner, for fuck's sake.
That sounds. It's like 2 blocks from here.
Yeah, and
it's
not
still good.
I haven't found a reason to go there yet.
It's there.
Yeah.
We need to hit that barbecue place. That's further down. I think it's actually like Don's.
It's only been
like taking pictures, waiting in that mile-long line for a fucking king cake. I'm like, are you crazy?
Yeah, that's never happened.
I don't wait Don Vaughn. Fuck that entire king cake.
I think you
fuck
get one of those
shit.
in the mail anyway. It's like, I think like
what the fuck.
I won't wait in line. I mean, spoken like a true fat man, but I won't wait in line for anything.
Yeah, nothing.
Like,
I get Randazzo king cakes every fucking year. I don't wait in any fucking line.
You remember
ever.
whenever people were waiting in line for concerts? Like, I never wanted to do that. It was like I slept in like overnight in the parking lot for fucking I don't know, Metallica tickets. Like, fuck, I wouldn't have gone.
My thing is like I never got general admission. I was in a seat. Like nosebleed seats.
Oh,
it doesn't matter how long it takes for me to get in. I'm not getting on the floor. You know.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is. Is like people were looking for good seats.
That's
and I was
it.
just
It's
like,
all
I'm
the
not
general
paying
admission
enough for
shit
the
in
good
there.
seats
Yeah,
anyway.
no,
Yeah.
fuck no.
Yeah, I got to see Tool once, and I was front row, dead center, because my boss, who at the bar owned a bar, and it was one of the last times he had one of our bartenders fucking drive down to the box office, and she was like the first or second person there.
Shit.
And she like stayed there, like he paid her to do it.
Oh yeah.
And she got us tickets, and like we went for my birthday. Like I'm literally watching, that was the first time when I'm like, because I look back and I see all the like me whenever I go to like concerts and buy the ticket for
Right.
$20 or whatever,
Yeah.
nosebleed, and I'm sitting
Oh,
next to
yeah.
all these fucking old balls, and I'm
Right.
like, oh, this is what money is. Like, you know what I'm saying? This
Yeah.
is who gets these seats.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You probably can't even get too loud in those seats, or like start standing up too much. Like, oh, this man needs
Right.
to
yeah,
chill
and
out.
it's literally a fucking like a folding chair. Like,
Oh, yeah,
really?
it's like
we just
nothing.
paid hundreds of whatever.
Uh-huh.
And then
Yeah.
it's a good thing.
He'll
I
walk off
still
3
almost
flights for
didn't
this.
see Maynard because he was fucking at the back of the stage.
No, behind
dressed
the
up like a
fucking
cop.
screen.
Yeah, yeah. When I saw Tool, it was the same thing. It was just like him behind a thing, and then he would be on a platform, but he's not facing the crowd.
I saw him
Like,
behind a
cool.
screen with perfect circle.
Dude, the fucking best show that I've been to, and I would say probably top 5 of my fucking concert experience was that fucking Flaming Lips show.
I was
at
gonna
the
wear that
Fillmore.
shirt tonight and didn't.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. That was so fucking good.
Yeah.
It was a truck. Like, this was a band that I'd wanted to see for a long time, and they played the fucking album that I love. It was a bucket list band that I didn't realize was a bucket list band until I saw them. I was like, oh my God. Like,
That shit was
I
good.
don't want to fucking, I feel bad that I even thought about missing this.
I bought tickets for me and Lizzie didn't want to go anymore. So
Yeah, so he bought his boyfriend. We
Yeah.
totally made out.
yeah, we totally made out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think it was.
It was, I think it was at the height of
pretty
Yoshimi
good.
battles. The robots we kissed.
This is getting too gross. We did not.
I'm good.
Oh,
at
no,
Yuck,
no,
sick.
no.
Yeah, sick.
Oh, you're worried
yuck.
about it? You got to protect your manhood.
Yuck. Yeah, so dumb. No, we didn't do that.
I kissed no dude. I ain't no bitch.
Uh,
No, I totally did. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm actually going to Bonnaroo. this
Nice.
summer. I
get
don't know
the
if y'all know
fuck
what
out of
that
here.
is.
shit.
Yeah.
How much was
not
that
only
fucking
am I
ticket?
going, but
You got tie-dyed shirts?
I got the fucking like skip the line ticket. I
Oh,
got a
hell
fucking
yeah.
tent
As you
with an
do.
air condition, a king size bed, bitch.
Fuck
Yeah,
yes.
I'm not. Yeah,
How much
I'm
you
not gonna be
drop?
out there.
How much?
Fucking,
Tell me.
oh,
Tell me.
really?
Yeah,
What?
fuck yeah. I want to know. 1,400.
The tent itself. The
3,000.
tent itself is maybe
Fuck yeah.
maybe $4,000, $5,000.
What the
Just for the
fuck?
tent?
Yeah, I'm on a payment plan, son.
God damn.
I love
and
it.
I'm not even
Fuck
there yet.
yes.
Like
Yes,
that's just
right.
yeah.
Fucking
I've
right.
got the
Dude,
fucking
treat
tickets
It's
and
all,
yourself.
it's all
Treat
day. It's the whole
yourself.
thing, right? Like, you get the whole weekend, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's like
Okay,
yeah,
I
it's
was
like
just
5
making
it's
sure it wasn't like
4 or 5
4,000 for a
days.
fucking night, you know?
No.
Okay.
No, it's not one night, but like I'm just like I'm not gonna deal with this bullshit.
Fuck
And
no.
I'm there for the experience. I mean, it has some bands that I'm kind of excited to see, but like I think it was
Bonnaroo.
funny is they're like,
It's Bonnaroo. You go for Bonnaroo,
yeah,
you know?
exactly. I mean, like I have some friends that I work with that are really, they're the ones that really enjoy it, and they're really into EDM and
Right,
you know,
yeah.
doing and I'm not. It's not really my jam, but I mean, I'm gonna get to see like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's not like
There'll be
Dude,
a lot
they're
of
awesome.
mushrooms out there and shit.
They
You'll get
are
into
yeah,
it.
that's great.
Yeah.
But like Interpol's on the fucking.
Oh,
Nice.
I like that. Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
dude.
Yeah, where
Like,
have they been?
Just like some things further down.
How are things
I'm
on
gonna
the
get to
West
see
Coast?
T-Pain finally. You
Oh,
know?
Nice.
nice. Oh, sweet. He's been
Dude.
doing War Pigs.
I know. And he kills.
Yeah, I mean Megan
kills.
the Stallion. I mean, let's
Nice.
just talk about it for a second.
Fucking
no,
let's go.
but
Wop.
no, it was funny is I had a friend
That's
who was
not
like,
it.
Is it?
"Oh, I'm going to see
What
Guar.
happens?
You want to see Guar?" I'm like, "I saw Guar.
I've seen him.
20 years ago.
Yeah.
with the
With
original
Odorous,
singer.
Orungus, or whatever.
I think I saw
Yeah,
them with.
I remember you guys coming back to the apartment covered in blood.
I fucking saw
Yeah,
them with.
yeah, dude.
with
that
Chris
was
Beers.
wild.
Who the fuck was it? Kingdom of Sorrow and Toxic Holocaust
Oh,
at the
crazy.
fucking House of
wasn't-
Blues.
I
I was
wish I
like
could
right
be-
there.
20% less drunk for all the shows I saw in my 20s.
Right.
So I can
Yeah.
actually remember more of it.
Nah,
But,
fuck those shows.
I did have a blast. The blasty blast. I always
Right.
had the idea of it. You know what's crazy now? Like I said, I work with a lot of, I call them kids, but I mean, they're 19,
They're young.
18
Yeah.
to 20.
Yeah.
They're like into shit that I was like, they like the Deftones.
Dude, the
And,
90s
like,
are coming
they like
back.
early 2000s new metal.
Dude,
and I'm like, bitch.
I don't want to
Like,
fuck with you too much, but like the 90s are literally the 70s for us. Like,
Yeah,
with the way
I
they
mean,
fucking
yeah.
talk about this shit, this is like us talking about Led Zeppelin. This is like us
Yeah.
talking about Rolling Stones. They're talking about Green
It's
Day and
weird, too,
Nirvana
'cause
like
in-
this.
Yeah, I'm
in,
telling them about like Team Sleep, and they're like, "What is
right?
that?"
Oh, so good. It's so good though.
Have you heard the news? Have you heard Crosses?
Yeah, I've listened to Crosses.
good.
I turned them on to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I listened to the work the other night. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, they released a couple of new songs.
It sounds like the ones I like sound a lot like Depeche Mode, but I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
I like
They
Depeche
had one
Mode.
song I fucking
Fuck.
thought it was Depeche Mode. Like
Right.
the one that
Right.
came out like 4 or 5 months. I'm like, is this fucking
Who
Depeche
doesn't like
Mode?
that, right? Who doesn't like that shit?
I love it. I'm
Fuck yeah.
I'm really into that stuff.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure y'all probably wrapping up or whatever, but
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah, we can.
but
kill
here's
it
the
up.
funny. So we've been doing, and y'all were talking about it on one that I watched. But y'all were doing we're doing the fucking holiday riffs holiday trash or whatever. And y'all know what I'm talking about, like Riffmas and
Oh yeah,
all
yeah,
that
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Oh
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, man,
so
I
we're
love
doing all
yours.
that, and
Yeah.
So
Yours
that's
is
what I'm saying.
definitely
So
the
I've been
best.
doing the I've been doing, well, I'm just literally goofing off on GarageBand on my phone.
So
But I'm sitting
No.
there like, oh, I'm gonna have to make a whole fucking Truck Martin album.
Oh, yeah.
Release that bitch.
Oh, yeah.
It's reignited your fucking inspiration or whatever.
100%.
Well, part of me's like, do I make a real music, or do I just make dumb music?
Just come through. Come over here, and we'll write you an entire album. you bring the lyrics. We'll write the
I
songs.
still want to do Black Saurus.
Nice.
We were doing that was
That's
like
an amazing.
that was the
fucking
last thing me and Truck actually tried to do before like I got a different band and
Right.
started doing stuff like that.
I
But he
love
came
that
over.
name so much.
I still don't even know what that is.
Well, you were listening to something that I was playing, and you just went, "Man, all I hear is Black Saurus, Black Saurus, Saurus."
Oh shit! I actually,
It's true, man.
I actually think I know what the fuck that is.
Oh, thank you, man. You are too. Really, I had a fucking
Oh, cool.
yeah, not Earl actually.
No, that's
No,
cool.
not
This
Earl.
is
I've
cool.
never
Yeah,
collabed with Earl, so I don't.
no, that's cool. Whatever.
No, I'm sorry, Earl. You're my favorite person to collab with. Truck just was somebody I did.
I said one of, and he said you too. So he wasn't saying I was his favorite. He said
All
I was
right.
one of.
Yes,
Right? Isn't
that's
that what
true.
happened?
Yes, let's go with
Play
that.
back the tape. Play
Right.
back the tape.
It's on there.
Truck,
It's on there.
Have you got anything you need to plug, my man?
Yeah. Besides
Oh, cool.
TJ's butthole.
Yeah, I mean, I was about to say a couple.
Damn
of
it! All right, there we go.
Yeah, nah, man, I ain't got nothing to
Dude,
plug.
thanks so much for fucking
Yeah,
on
thanks
the
for
last
answering.
minute on this shit. Yeah, you're
You
awesome.
probably re-energized our podcast. We were coming
For
in here.
sure.
It is fucking almost.
The
1 o'clock
suggestion
in the
I had
goddamn
was
morning.
talking
Oh,
about
my
commercials. Old commercials.
Oh, my
Nice.
God.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's crazy? I was thinking, like, once you said, like, cause I was like, what am I going to do when I get on there? I'm like, maybe we'll talk about, like, how we met, and, like, us going to playing in bands together and stuff like
No.
that. And I'm like, nah, we'll just bullshit.
Let's talk about Smite.
Well, to be
Yeah,
honest
yeah.
with you, I
Let's
Talk
wanted
about that for
to.
30 minutes.
I've been wanting to bullshit more with the guests in
Yeah.
a more relaxed
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
But I feel like I've got too much to ask them when they're here.
Yeah.
So like it is kind of nice.
Because
Well,
we're-
yeah, you ain't got to ask
Yeah.
me shit.
Right. Yeah. That was the thing I think I was talking about getting Tim McLean on here.
Yeah.
And he was like,
Yeah.
well, it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
going to be like me knowing all the stories. Like, but I don't know them.
Yeah.
And it'll be
Yeah.
like very organic. We're not doing like a band interview now.
Right,
you know?
right. That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting for other people to know that kind of stuff because I mean, yeah, we got the stories. Well, that was kind of a thing that I saw whenever you were kind of interviewing the guy on the podcast you just released.
Oh, Seth? Yeah.
Yeah, but you had already done one before,
Right.
right? So
Yeah, so it
you
was
had
a lot
heard the story,
looser.
so I could tell, and you were like, "So tell me about this," but you had already heard it already, so,
Right.
like I could see that.
Yeah.
But it was still interesting to me because I hadn't heard the
Right.
story.
The thing
Well,
was,
I knew nothing about that punk house or anything, so I was really
No,
excited
yeah.
to do it.
Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah,
it's very cool.
yeah.
Well, anyway, Truck, I know
All
I
right,
can
man.
talk to you forever,
For
but I'm
sure.
going to go ahead and end this. And
right.
man, I love you, and I'm
Hell
glad
yeah,
you
man.
finally got
Thank
on
you.
here. And
Yes.
here goes our exit
Fun, fun.
music.
Here it is.
You ready?
Fucking mama.
Huh.